how Adhyatma or spirituality and Kal Chakra or cosmic cycle are interlinked to each other. It is a two-step process. First is to comprehend the significance of current timeline with respect to the overall cosmic cycle. Next, of course, if convinced, is to participate in cycle transformation phenomena, that is, to embrace the spirituality. Drama is journey of we, the souls, coming from the soul world and interacting with Prakriti in human world with predefined rules. History of drama is time dimension of drama consisting of 4 yugs. Geography of drama is the space dimension of drama consisting of soul world and human world. Human world is a part of universe made up of 5 elements. Both these worlds, soul world and human world, are isolated from each other by thermodynamic boundary. Purush or human soul is one of the actors of drama, having original quality called original sanskar or swadharma, consisting of shanti, prem, sukh, etc., which is denoted as Q in the diagram and depicted in green color, is part of subconscious or unconscious mind. Thought originated from conscious mind is the energy of soul, which is continuously discharging as per the formula. Thought energy is directly proportional to thought frequency. Built-in Dharma script is part of unconscious mind of soul. Sanskar, which is part of unconscious mind, generally overrides conscious mind, consisting of mind which thinks and intellect which decides. Prakriti is Panchbhut or 5 element, is the second actor of drama, which follows laws of thermodynamics, namely, quantity of energy remains constant, but quality of energy keeps deteriorating as per law of entropy. It is kind of a natural phenomena of growing old, from new to old. Behavior of Prakriti resembles 2 states of heat engine, the ideal or frictionless state, gradually transforming to the real state once friction is introduced in course of time, thereby further reducing the engine efficiency. As per quantum physics to observation before and after, and neuroscience, and theory of relativity specific, it is concluded that script stored in Purush controls the behavior of Prakriti. Prakriti in form of either energy or wave or multiple states at a time, which is the default mode, changes the behavior to mass or particle or single state when observed by Purush directly through conscious mind or indirectly through script, because conscious mind of Purush only understands the particle or single state. This is the duality of Prakriti. As per neuroscience, there is no free will, that is, predefined script stored in unconscious mind controls thoughts generated by conscious mind. Script is defined as predefined four-dimension entity made up of three-dimension XYZ of space and one dimension of time as per theory of relativity specific. Graphical representation of journey. X-axis is time, whereas Y-axis is common deteriorating quality of Prakriti and Purush as per quantum physics and thermodynamics. Unit of measurement of quality of Prakriti is entropy, whereas unit of measurement of quality of Purush is to be derived, and that is going to be Vikar. Starting the journey from soul world to human world. Predefined religion-based inverted human tree exists in descending order of soul power in soul world. Law of first birth is as per the law of attraction. When soul power of Purush equals the charge of Prakriti, which in turn derives the law of reduction of soul count in soul world and increase of soul count in human world. That is the reason of increase in population of human world. Law of subsequent death and birth, which is change in dress and address of body. Janma dharma may change every birth, whereas swadharma associated with soul remains the same throughout the journey of soul. During the course of journey, quality of human religion is compromised owing to the deterioration of swadharma. Ideal state shows deterministic behavior as change in flow of energy is constant, as there is no other leakage, whereas in real state, behavior is indeterministic because of the leakage owing to internal factors like friction. Prakriti or the heat engine is mapped to Purush or soul engine. Mapping is input heat energy of Prakriti is mapped to script of Purush. Exhaust energy of Prakriti is mapped to Sankalp of Purush. Exergy or leakage energy of Prakriti is mapped to Vikalp of Purush. Work done of Prakriti or heat engine is mapped to Karma of Purush. Ideal state is equivalent to lubrication for Prakriti or Swadharma for Purush. Real state is equivalent to internal friction for Prakriti or Vikar for Purush. Type of state, whether deterministic or non-deterministic or ideal or real, controls the type of karma and type of death in human world. How the concept of engine to soul engine mapping is derived. We are starting with heat engine, which has thermodynamic entropy, which is the difference between the two states. it is converted into absolute statistical entropy, which is converted into information entropy based on Maxwell thought experiment. Information implies processing and memory power, equivalent to brain, which is equivalent to vikar of the soul. That is how it is mapped. In diagram, lubricated green area is shown gradually reducing because of the usage for the first two circles and is further reduced because of increase in friction depicted as a black layer next to circles. Green area is equivalent to emotional quotient or soul power, whereas black area is equivalent to vikar. Journey of specific spatial souls in ideal nirvikari deterministic soul conscious world consisting of two yugs, namely gold and silver age. Inner world consisting of only swadharma reflects in outer world of karma deemed zero or deemed akarma during the nirvikari world journey. Graphically, the journey is shown as red line. During the course of journey of number of births, attachment to body increases, so self is gradually identified as body instead of the soul. This phenomena is called Maya or illusion. This journey from soul consciousness to body consciousness, deemed as Sato to Tamo journey. As a result, inherent internal Swadharma of soul, kind of overall happiness residing in the inner world of soul, is forgotten, but it is vital for the survival of the soul, which is made up of 7 qualities. The way, air, water, etc. are vital for the survival of the body made up of 5 elements. So overall happiness is acquired from the outer world as shown in the flowchart during journey. As a result, vikar depicted as black layer is attached to soul as acquired sanskar. All this implies that Purush is not nirlep and actually is identified as either Papatma or Punyatma. Journey of all souls in real Vikari non-deterministic body conscious world consisting of 2 yugs, namely copper and iron age. Inner world has now acquired vikar, which overrides the original sanskar, which in turn reflects in outer world karma deemed negative or deemed vikar. Non-deterministic nature implies that karmic gati is guhya. The downward trend of the journey is controlled by religious founders incarnated from different religious branches of soul world tree from time to time, like Abraham, Mahavir, Buddha, Christ, Nanak, etc. Effect is shown as black dotted line converted to full line reducing the slope of journey or kind of putting brake on spiritually downward train of going from Sato to Tamo. Number of maximum births taken in each yuga are shown, namely 8, 12, 21 and 42, total 83. Purush discharges as per only external deterministic factors during the journey in soul-conscious Nirvikari world of gold and silver age. Whereas during the journey body-conscious or Vikari world, namely of copper and iron age, Purush discharges further because of internal Vikar. As per the formula, increase of Purush Vikar triggers increase in Prakriti entropy, leading to thermal death. This is the default uniform journey applied to all the souls going from Sato to Tamo, as validated by physics laws based on quantum physics, thermodynamics, and theory of relativity. All eternal things, day, year, kal, are cyclic and made up of 4 parts. Day is made up of 4 prahar, year is made up of 4 ritu, kalp is made up of 4 yug. Only yug part of kalp is beyond the lifetime of soul. Hence, cyclic nature is not visible to human souls involved in life and death cycle of drama, but is visible only to Supreme Soul, which is immune to life and death cycle. Of course, the way history repeats, so shall Kalp repeat. There are scientific validations of the cyclic nature of Kalp. One is theory of relativity general, and second is quantum physics. As per theory of relativity specific, 4-dimension script is line, and which is extended as per theory of relativity general, script to be circular or cyclic. As per quantum physics, both observations, that is before and after observations, the results are same. It implies that clockwise equal to anti-clockwise. That implies that script is cycle. Journey can only be cycle if in the graph y value of vikar of Purush and entropy of Prakriti becomes 0. As per the physics, Prakriti entropy is ever increasing, so cannot be 0. Metaphysics phenomena overrides the physics by making vikar of Purush equal to 0, which in turn makes entropy of Prakriti is equal to 0 at specific time interval t, because vikar of Purush controls the entropy of Prakriti as per quantum physics and thermodynamics. In graph, placeholder for metaphysics entity is shown, as well as black journey line intersecting the time axis at a predefined interval t is also shown. All this implies that journey or drama is cyclic or is culture. Metaphysics entity is nothing but the third actor of the drama, Parampurush, which is a human soul with Q or Swadharma value, unlimited or infinity, and is soul number 0 called Shiva. If the frequency is less than 0, or it is the only soul which is the charging, and is charging by the Gyan act, it remains beyond the close entropy boundary of universe and has no black layer of vikar as it is beyond birth and death cycle. As compared to other souls, where frequency is always greater or equal to 0, they are always discharged. The cycle control mechanism is that Param Purush controls the vikar of the soul, makes it 0, which in turn makes the entropy of the Prakriti is equal to 0 at time is equal to t, which is the cycle time of Kal, and that implies the completion of the cycle. As compared to religious founder, who reduces the slope of black line from dotted to continuous line to increase the cyclic period t, as shown in graph. So here, the Param Purush changes the direction of the slope, whereas the religious founder changes or reduces the slope. So we can say that Param Purush is a charger, whereas religious founder works as a battery backup. Incarnation or Avtaran of Param Purush, Paramatma or God, as per Yada Yada Shlok of Gita, during cycle transition time from Vikari world to Nirvikari world, called Sangam or diamond or Gita or transition yug or age, angel world or third world or Sukshmavatan is temporarily created for the transformation work using energy body by Trimurti of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Incarnation principle or Avtaran of Param Purush is like religious founders, where two souls reside at a time in one body. As for example, Christ's soul is incarnated in the body of Jesus. Similarly, Param Purush is incarnated in the human body of Brahma. Either spiritual or settlement part of the cycle is inevitable for every soul as per the graph. Unique or durlabh opportunity to recognize Param Purush is now during the only one logical knowledge and not biological birth at end of the cycle, which is dynamic and specific to individual soul as indicated by yellow point in graph. cycle period is 5,000 years. The reasons are, as per James Bible, 3,000 years before the Christ, heaven existed. Christ, 2,000 years before that, Christ was born. So 2,000 plus 3,000 makes 5,000 years. Astronomical reason. There are 3 rotations of the world around sun. 2 rotations we all are aware of. The third rotation is the rotation of the world around the periphery of the sun. The ratio of the diameter of the sun and world is 100, and so the ratio for area is around 10,000. So it may take around 10,000 years to complete the rotation of the world to scan the total surface area of the sun. As per the statistics, the population of the world was 0 4,000 years before. So that makes cycle occur around approximately 4,000 years. As per the Hindu scriptures, Kali Yuga is around 1200 divine years plus 50 years for the transit period. So it is 1250 multiplied by 4 makes it 5,000 years. This is the now time, the cosmic cycle for the one and unique last birth, if one recognizes God. Purification of souls, that is to making vikar is equal to 0, is prerequisite to enter soul world. It follows the reverse process. First is reduce the black layer of vikar, as per the last 2 yugas by Raj Yoga. And second, attain the original charge lost in first 2 yugas and generate pralabdha script for nirvikari or deterministic world or a Swarnim Bharat based on principle of change in sanskar to get change in sansar from vikari world to nirvikari world. Both of these are feasible by becoming God conscious plus soul conscious, or self-realization and God realization, which is the real definition of astik. By matching soul frequency to God frequency, by changing lifestyle to purity for the logical last birth of the cycle, and thereby experience the presence of God based on tangible results, that is the science of Raj Yoga, namely soul-to-soul communication by telepathy. The other soul is Supreme Soul. Generation of harmonics experienced as Atindriya Sukh by frequency matching with Supreme Soul. Then soul power charging as per the stress formula. So there is no suffering, and personality change because of burning of vikar by power of Supreme Soul. It is as if the power of sun concentrated by the lens and burning of the paper. Cycle completion is inevitable either by yoga, that is God conscious karma, red line, or by karma bhog, black line. Pain is inevitable for all souls because of vikarma done in body conscious stage during Vikari world journey, which has to be nullified either with suffering, deemed as karma is equal to cross or bhog, as per Newton's law, action is equal to delayed reaction, could be by number of births, as shown in by black line. Other option is by Raj Yoga with no suffering, as per the formula of resilience of soul power, and karma is equal to positive to generate pralabdha script for 20 births in Nirvikari world during one single Durlabh birth in transition world, applicable to 33 crore spatial souls. The principle is, in spite of Vikar depicted as a black layer because of the charging due to God consciousness, Swadharma is output like it is done in Nirvikari world, and that is why it is called Shresht Karma. Mechanism is reversal of exergy or leakage by God conscious sankalp overriding the default vikalp. When soul count in the soul world becomes zero, this triggers the simultaneous end journey of all the souls from human world to soul world. We have seen that entry from the soul world to human world was one by one, whereas the exit initiation is also called as Kayamat or Mahabharat World War III, or Prakriti transformation by natural calamities. It also includes the residual purification, angel world or Sukshma Vatan by Dharmaraj. This Purush Vam or Vikar transition happens twice every cycle, that is every 2500 years, resulting in initialization of Prakriti as Purush controls the Prakriti. So at a time, only 2500 years of history is remembered. Our answer is kahan se aaye, kahan jana hai. The answer is from soul world to human world, to and fro. Param Purush returns to the soul world till next transition time. Next cycle re-entry from the soul world to human world implies that there is no nirvana or merging. The soul energy cannot be destroyed or created or merged with each other or with soul world as per the quantum physics. So soul count remains constant. As per Mahabharat scriptures, everything begins with Gita sermon followed by war or Mahabharat, leading to Sadgati of Pandavas in heaven and maps to the three functions of the God. Mahabharat scriptures actually describes the transition time where first Gita sermon is a Raj Yoga which purifies the souls to become eligible for Nirvikari world or heaven by conquering the Maya, which is the real Mahabharat or body consciousness. That is equivalent to generate function of the God by Brahma. Second, transformation of the Prakriti from old to new world. Destruct function of the God by Mahesh. And the third, heaven, the Nirvikari kingdom of Vishnu or Lakshmi Narayan, Adam, Eve, kind of an operate function of the god, followed by the Ram Sita kingdom. Three deities or Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, or the children of the god, use Sukshmavatan or angel world for this transformation work. Kalchakra's cosmic drama points are mentioned in some of the Gita shlokas. There are four types of soul. Number one, Paramatma, Parampurush, only birth by incarnation during transient world. It remains at the top of the tree, numbered as 0, called Shiv, followed by the souls in descending order of soul power, located on an inverted tree. Type 2, special deity souls, where entry happens only in Nirvikari world. They are 33 crore special souls. Third, other religion souls, where entry is in Vikari world, where they coexist with Hindu religion souls, which are nothing but converted deity souls. Fourth, religious founder, they enter into Vikari world, where first birth is by incarnation. Soul energy or thoughts or karma changes as per yuga. In Nirvikari world, Sankalp corresponds to karma is equal to 0, starting red line. Vikari world, Vikalp corresponds to karma is equal to negative, connecting black line. In transient world, Shresht Sankalp corresponds to karma is equal to positive, red line from the yellow point. And also in transient world, another option is Paschatap, which corresponds to karma is equal to cross, is the black line from the yellow point. Script generates the thoughts or vibrations, which in turn results in a karma. Many branches of the physics based on size, that is a micro size, which corresponds to quantum physics, or macro size, which is a classical or Newtonian physics, where the laws of thermodynamics are based, or when speed appears, the speed of the light, which is what is theory of relativity specific. So all these models based on size or speed can be unified to one mathematical model, theory of everything, to explain all aspects of cosmic cycle based on vibrations of the string in 11 dimensions. Souls follow two paths or mark, Dhyan mark and Bhakti mark. Dhyan mark characterized by Sukshma Kriya or Yoga, Swadharma practicing, and the direct interaction with Parampurush. They follow the total cycle with rule reversal within the cycle. This is applicable to critical mass of the souls and characterized by the God conscious or spiritual mode during transit time. Whereas Bhakti Marg is characterized by the Sthul Kriyas, Janma Dharma. Indirect Bhakti to God, and it is applicable to the known history of the world validated by physics. Bhakti Marg is applicable to all the souls. They have to navigate the Bhakti Marg. Adhyatma is defined as a journey during transit time or Samyam of converting from body consciousness to soul consciousness using God consciousness is by generating the 4H, happiness of the mind and health of the body and harmony with other souls and heaven by purifying the 5 elements. It all happens by nullifying the acquired vikar during the journey and transforming it to the original state of swadharma or cube, which implies that it is a kal chakra of vikar acquisition during the journey and removal during the transition period, either by yoga or bhog. And if it is done through yoga, then that fruit to the critical mass of the souls is given during the next Nirvikari cycle. First 5 laws culminates into the 6th law, and 6, 7, 8, and 9th law are nothing but 1, 2, 3, and 4 laws. Law 1. As per the physics from Sato to Tamo, uniformly applicable to all souls, depicted as a black dotted line. Law 2. The law of cycle, where metaphysics has to override the physics. The phenomena is from Tamo to Sato, indicated by the brown dotted line in reverse direction. Law 3. Cycle completion, either by yoga, red line, or a bhog, black line. Law 4. Poetic justice, Purusharth of Raj Yoga, then Pralabdha of Nirvikari world, from red line to red line. Overview of the cosmic cycle on a single screen. Space dimensions. Shown 3 worlds: soul world with human religious tree, and in the human world there is an angel world or Sukshma world. Then 3 actors are shown. In Purush or soul, we have a Dharma Purush, then there is a soul, which is a critical mass of souls, 33 crore souls, and the other souls who enter only in Vikari world. Then there is Prakriti of 5 elements, the second actor. And third actor is the Param Purush, is the type of the soul, and which is responsible for the drama to be cyclic. And in time dimension, we have shown 5 yugs, the total yug births, maximum 84, which shows based on the time there are 3 types of the world: Nirvikari world, Vikari world, and the transient world. And there are 4 types of the karma and 4 types of the sankalpa. In Nirvikari world, karma is 0, and in the sankalpa. In Vikari world, karma is negative because of the vikalpa. In transient world, the karma is either positive or it is a shreshth karma, or because of the shreshth sankalpa, or karma is a cross, or it is a karma bhog, which is kind of paschatap. There are 4 journey laws are shown in the graph. Then there are sub-laws of first birth, and then type of death, and then subsequent life and death. There are cycle is depicted by 7 circles. Nirvikari world, 2 circles shows discharge. When in Vikari world, 2 circles they show the overlapping of the vikar, and then the transient world, the removal of vikar by yoga and generation of the pradap script is shown in of the nirvikari world is shown in the two circles, and the removal of vikar by bhog is shown in one circle. So it implies that soul is not nirlit, and that is the reason the cycle is possible. Then incarnation of God and religious founder concept is shown. Frequency matching with God by Raj Yoga process and the Raj Yoga science is shown. Three functions of the God is shown as is done in Sukshmavatan or angel world. Heaven and hell are shown in human world as well as angel world. Definition of Mukti, Jivan Mukti is also described. The reference of thermodynamics, quantum physics, theory of relativity specific, theory of relativity general, neuroscience, theory of everything, metaphysics, phenomena of incarnation. Then yellow point which shows the now time of the significance is shown. Then Gita references are shown. The laws are also shown. We all souls are now at yellow point and have only two options. Either get automatically pulled by cosmic cycle and suffer to return to Vikari world using black path, or push the cosmic cycle by changing the lifestyle and enter into Nirvikari world using red path. Change in lifestyle implies that we become soul conscious so that our soul frequency matches the God frequency. Adhyatma is change in lifestyle based on the understanding of the current context of Kal Chakra, which is either now or probably never.